the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I've recently played through this game again, this time on PC. Here's my mod list. I know I made a video on it before, but here's that summarized. The visuals are fantastically reimagined, and the graphics and art style are consistently good. I was wondering how they were going to interpret the Muppet-faced characters with the original stylings of a Spyro concept art. Despite these praises, there are some major visual design elements and interpretations that I think are just not good. Mostly Ripto, Sparks' weird face proportions and arms and teeth and Also the cutscenes. They're absolutely better for the most part, especially with them adding unique animations and character designs for every single dragon in the first game, even though they had to rush the animations in the third game, but things like the pacing, background music, and different voice direction just make it uncanny as heck. Also, Spyro's character has been dumbed down. Like, Spyro lost a lot of his edge and just doesn't feel right.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that.
The music is pretty good. It's been remixed and it's good enough, but I personally would rather listen to the original compositions, which you can actually switch to in the options, so that's great. The worst part of a remake has to be like the crush fight. Like, the visuals are different, I guess, to differentiate them from Gulp's fight, but I just found it unnecessary. Oh, and the music for it has been, like, completely butchered. I mean, that was one of my most favorite tracks to hear, like, wow. Another bad thing about this game has to be, like, the numerous glitches and performance issues that occur since this game was rushed to meet that 20th anniversary deadline, but they've been patching a lot of things, and hopefully it won't be too big an issue for you now. Also, I wish that this, and also the Insane Crash Trilogy, had like ROMs of the original games in it, just for the heck of it and for preservation. In spite of my largely personal biases against some of the reinterpretations and the directions in many of the other parts of the game, I think that the gameplay itself is literally perfect. Spyro has a higher charge jump now in the first game. He can now turn his head all around while looking. The roll is longer and you can use it in like every game. Sparks can now point to the nearest gem at the press of a button. Agent 9 feels really good now because, well, the most important overall change, the right stick now moves the camera. Yeah, I think I know why I struggled playing the originals again. Yeah, get it. It's a great remake of 3 fantastic games with a retail price of only $40, likely now on sale and having cheap aftermarket markdowns. And also now available for every major platform, so you have no excuse. Get it. Well, I guess there is a legit excuse now since, well, the recent incident. I can't feel good recommend anything that would directly benefit Activision Blizzard, at least until they undergo some kind of sufficient restructuring to ensure the thing that happened can never come close to happening again. Hence, since I still recommend trying this game out, I can only recommend getting it used, which is where you're probably going to find the best deals anyways. While playing it on the PS4 feels right, I recommend the PC version the most. It is definitely the best way to experience this game. But, I know, buying digitally equals direct support. Well, fun fact, you don't have to buy directly from Steam. While it's theoretically possible to get an aftermarket key code for this game, none of my normal plugs got any at the moment. I actually think they might be getting scarce. Not even G2A, whom I do not recommend, not even they are offering it as a standalone. Well, if you want to find one, I'll leave that as an exercise for the viewer. I'm TreyGamr58. Cue the outro I still need to update.